Oh, perfect. Hey. Alrighty, let's do it. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Klaudless Indy. Started a little bit late. Oh. Same with the last race. Just go ahead, start in the back, and we'll eventually find our pace group. Had a little bit of a hard time understanding the people there, so I don't exactly remember the route, so hopefully I'm able to catch up to a group that knows where they're going. Good time, good time. Doing all right. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
catching up here. Turn around. Hell yeah. Good job. Halfway, you guys. Can't turn back now. Hey. Good job, you guys. Good job. Oh, good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Job. Oh, shit. Lap 2, you guys. Lap 2. Let's get it. That heat is really turning up now. Thank you. Wow, that was quite the incline there. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit. There it is, you guys.
She's hanging for life.
Great job.
Did you get two?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'll get one too.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the studio. If you watched the video, I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you decide to skip ahead and are only here for the stats, then we're about to get to that. But if you're only here just to hear my wonderful voice, then yeah, there's plenty of that. But without further ado, pay attention. Please do not pay attention actually to the shirt. I am, I'm a dad, so I have lots of food all over my shirt for my daughter. But let's head over to the Strava. Alrighty, so here we are. I'm not too worried about my name being shown. I am literally Googleable, and apparently you can find my entire life on Google. Strange thing. But yeah, here are the stats. Unfortunately, it was just short of 3 miles or 3.1 miles. Very sad, but you know about the Strava tax, as they say on the Reddit. It was about 31 minutes and 18 seconds with a pace of 10 minutes and 39 seconds with a 35 relative effort. Yeah, and it shows red, and that number, I'm not sure if it goes to 100, but that red there, yeah, it was, I would say, on my way there, let me see if there's my mouse, on the way there, it was pretty tough. Well, I take that back. On the way there, it was actually not that bad. Excuse me. On the way back, on the other hand, I felt the heat because it was a pretty hot day. Let me see if it shows the weather here. Very strange. It doesn't show the weather. Yeah, but it was a pretty hot day, and I felt that the weather increased dramatically. Pretty much once I got to this point right here, which I think is like just past the bridge. Like I just felt it increase significantly. So weird, it doesn't show the weather on here. Yeah, so okay, so I did my third best 2 mile there. As you can see, my pace here, I started off a little fast. Not my fastest, but a little fast. My daughter is here, by the way, playing with everything and the cats. My second mile was pretty much the same as well. So I was able to keep a fairly decent pace. And then it slowed down a little bit on the way back, and that's pretty much when I felt the heat, essentially. Let's see if we can go to the race analysis. By the way, I am on the 30-day trial. They decided to give me another 30-day free trial of Strava. If when I can afford it, I'll pay for the for the subscription in the future. I really love it. But I got the free trial for now. So look at that, you guys. Very, very nice. Also, as I pretty much said in the beginning of the video, you know, I started off a little bit late. I'm trying to get better at that. It's what, July right now that I'm recording this, even though the race was back in June, I believe, or was it May? Yeah, so on the 15th of June, and right now it is July the 9th. So it's been some time. It's been some time since I actually ran this race here, or this fun run. But yeah, you can see that there. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty standard, I would say, although I am getting a little bit better at staying in zone 3. You know, still hitting zone 4, zone 5, but I would say that it's starting to get down a little bit at zone 3 here. But still, look at that. That's literally all over the place. So I'm not even going to I'm not even going to reference that. But pretty much that's essentially the route. Like I said as well, I really had a hard time understanding them, you know, describing the routes. And my wife, she pretty much, you know, signs up for everything, and so I don't get the emails. She forwards me the emails, but if she doesn't forward me the emails, then I don't get the race routes beforehand, and so I was going in totally blind. But yeah, I mean, honestly, there was a little bit of an adventure. There was a little bit of fun to that, you know, not knowing where I'm going, kind of just like focusing, okay, like, I think this is the route, right? And hopefully I see some other runners, and thankfully that was the case, you know. but yeah, it was fun. Also, you know, watch my previous video of, I don't remember what it's called. Let me see here. Yeah, watch my previous video talking about the weekend and just rambling, and I'll go over, you know, some of the merch that I got. Like, I got a beanie, and I got a glass, which is really nice. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to do a beer review, but they were playing music, and I was kind of going to do a voiceover of the beer, you know, just talking about them. But I think that since a lot of the venues here, a lot of the venues that, you know, we've been going to have been playing music in the background, and I don't want to get, you know, copyrighted and whatnot, I think that I'm probably going to plan to go there like another day, you know, when there's no music or something like that. And yeah, I think that might work better. So anyways, this has been Klaudless and Indy. You know, talking about the Indiana Brewery running series 5K at Kismetic Beer Company. I think I mentioned in a previous video that if it wasn't for this race, I probably would have never known about this brewery at all. But I honestly really like the beers. They also had a decent selection of non-alcoholic beers, even though they weren't their own. They were from other breweries and whatnot, but they were still decent. My wife, on the other hand, she didn't really care for them. But I like them, but, you know, but I would definitely 100% go back, and I would highly recommend checking out the brewery. Also, about the routes, which I'm kind of all over the place this evening. It is pretty late. I would say that of all the races so far, because I think this is the only one that wasn't, I guess, kind of downtown. You know, I mean, this was, I guess, technically the east side, but, you know, I mean, like, I would say this is probably like the I don't want to necessarily use the word sketchy, even though I'm using it, but this is probably the most uncomfortable run, mainly because I wasn't that familiar with the area. Like, granted, I've been there before, I've driven the area before, like with Uber and whatnot, but I don't know, it was just, I guess for lack of a better term, like real, I guess. You know, it wasn't like, you know, I don't know, maybe because of just my upbringing and whatnot, and I'm just like, you know, if the houses don't look like this certain kind of way and whatnot, then it must clearly be a bad neighborhood. But I mean, it didn't look that bad. I mean, it looked like I kind of did a recon mission before the race, like I want to say like the day before or so. And you know, I noticed that the neighborhood was actually quite diverse. But you know, I mean, it is technically right down the street from the new jail, which if you haven't gone there, not inside, mind you. I mean, I haven't been inside personally, thank God. Although I would be curious to see like how it compares to the courthouse, you know, back in Sarasota, Florida, you know, where I'm from. Since this one is a lot bigger, and there was a lot of commotion about, you know, the building of this, I guess, courthouse. I think that's a jail too, I think. But yeah, you know, I've been there a number of times just with Uber. So I mean, I highly recommend at least checking it out. You know, if you just want to become more knowledgeable, I guess more aware of the different neighborhoods of Indianapolis. I mean, I feel like you can't not go there. You know, even if it was the worst neighborhoods, even if you're just driving through, I would still recommend. Just remember, just drive through. But still, would I do the run again? I think I would. I would definitely do the run again. But then again, I'm a very adventurous person. I love exploring new places. You know, but yeah, autumn is getting a little antsy, so I'm gonna finish this up with 2 quotes for you guys by one of my favorite authors. The first one is, if you run out of ideas, follow the road. You'll get there. And the second one is, the best things in life make you sweaty. Both quotes are by Edgar Allan Poe. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.